Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Eddie Marcus here again. My message is to the poor here in Mississippi and throughout the United States. I'm calling every black poor person to wake up. Something is about to happen, and you are needed. I'd like to speak to all of the poor white people in Mississippi and throughout America. There is something about to happen, and you are needed. To all of the other so-called human beings with different shades and considered other ethnicities in the United States and in Mississippi, wake up. There's something about to happen, and you are needed. All of us who are poor, there's a mission for us to do. We got a job. We got responsibilities. We are the most blessed people in Mississippi and throughout America. We are going to change America. And we're going to make sure that America treats everybody like we will be treated. The time has come for us to recognize that the enemy for us are the powers that be. The powers that be claim to know everything about whatever involves our lives. The powers that be have what it takes to motivate the kind of responses to situations in religion, in government, in social living at will. And we as poor people have been trained to be like we are. But there's power, ladies and gentlemen. There's power. The truth is power. You are poor. We are poor. Because there are those who do not know God. And they are playing God. All collectively together, they are playing God. From the highest one, I don't know if it's a pope or some other carnal leader, until the least of them. They, my friends, they are the power that keeps us where we are. They have deceived us into believing that that is the way it is supposed to be. But the truth comes to remind us that the earth that we live on, they didn't make. The resources necessary to do all the things that have been done, they didn't make. And all of the hand power that was put together to cause the manifestation thereof will be the people. And while it all exists as a combination of resources and our labor, we can't get it unless we got money. And they make sure that we get a little money. And the little we get, they take it back in having to purchase our resources for survival and having to pay taxes and having to get loans and have to work forever just to get enough of that paper so that we can live overnight the next day. And many of us have suffered more than that, you know. But I come to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, all of us who are poor, we have played a role because of the way we were taught. We've acted according to those dictates. I come to tell you that there's a different power. It's invisible, but you, my friends, can allow that power to live in you and become the best human being you can possibly be. And you know pain and suffering, and you know that there's nothing good about it. And if anybody is going through pain and suffering for whatever reasons, we know they don't want to be in it. And we know what it's like. But now it's more than that. We got the power to do something about it. You see, the powers that be, they're fine with the way things are. But there is, my friends, now you can see, you feel it all in your spine. Everything that is not of this works to cause this. And we, by the power of truth, rise to the occasion. Now, somebody say, how do I know that this is God? Because for some strange reason, the power that made me and is responsible for my existence today have fed the idea in my mind that we can have I don't know, some of you used to have playgrounds, and some of you just played in mud and hopscotch in these dirt roads when it was raining. And some of us just got a chance to run and play and have fun. It was a beautiful life. We didn't have those responsibilities, and many of us didn't have the luxury of these games that I'm just sharing with you, but many of us did. And even if we didn't, we wished we could. And I'm saying that kind of freedom, that kind of liberty in life has been robbed from us by causing us to engage ourselves in something that we are not satisfied with. Yes, we're not satisfied with it. So we can return back to that joyous life, that gleeful life. But we have to change our minds. We'd have to act according to a different way of life. We cannot do anything in this life the way this system is designed, or any system on earth that would free us. And people who are making it don't care about us. That's why we exist. And so if anything is going to change, it's going to change from the bottom up. The top down is all of the resistance of the power that is waiting to lift us up out of this and to lead as what the Northern Lights everybody's watching, trying to take pictures of. Become that to the world because we stand for what's right. And there's no harm, there's no pain because we see it. And we know that anything other than this just plays a role in the pain and suffering and the deficits of life. We know that. And it is our duty, my friends, to stand up and be bigger than self. Be love. I want to thank you so very much for giving me this your time. I was watching a movie and I was saying the way some people treat other people, how power treat powerless. And I'm inspired to share with you, ladies and gentlemen. I would see, if I were God, this world, this beauty, this joy that I speak to you about, we would experience it. And I am nothing to even be considered beyond a child of God. So if I can do it as a child, I know God is much, much more loving than this. But we got to show him or her that we are ready. We entitled. We want to live more life. Goodbye.